Welcome to this look at a new mod map on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on Farming Simulator 14 rebuilt map by Biga Papa. 84.69 megabytes to download. There's one required mod that downloads automatically. No other mods added into vehicles or the build mode. There are no custom crops, but contracts are available on this map. And I'm starting here. When you come onto the map, this isn't where you start. But I'm starting here because I played a couple of the mobile versions, just for my own, Never played Farming Simulator 14, that's the point. It's a mobile version. What originally used to be the case was odd numbers were the main game, even numbers were the mobile versions. Then Giants did a 3-year gap rather than 2-year gaps. So then we got FS22, which was an even number, which threw everything out of whack. So, but anyway, FS14 mobile version, and it's been converted over on this map to FS22. So I thought, you know what, I'll download it. I'm going to download it on my phone and have a look. It was free. It didn't cost me anything to download it. I have to say, it's really good. I know the later versions have got far more stuff on and things like that. But the actual pictures from the game, and when you start look like this angle, I mean, some of the bits are a little bit closer, but I mean, it's the map looks like this, and it's pretty spot on. It is pretty spot on to the mobile game. Yes, there's Farming Simulator 22 productions on here, but as far as where things are, for example, there's a cow barn here at the May Farm. There's the port up there. There's a train station down the bottom here. There's the grain mill here. They're all in the same locations. I mean, that's exactly where they are. It's just got the FS22 versions on. The map then, on New Farmer, we start with this big plot here, which is quite expensive, 754,392. And we start with field 6 and field 7. Field prices, I mean, they're fair-sized fields. They're up there. There are some sections of the map you can't purchase. There's no periphery, verges, anything like that. And the train track, there's a train station which is just a sell point. I stood there waiting by the track for a good 10 minutes to see if a train would come along. I'm not saying there isn't one. I didn't personally see one, and it's not one you can load onto and send off the map or anything like that. It is what it is. What I'm also going to show you now is something I'd forgotten about, and as soon as I saw it, I thought, I missed that massively. I'm going to be a little bit picky. There's, I mean, a tiny thing I'm going to be picky about. The harvester we start with here on the FS14 game is a FAR. It's an M66. I think it's M66. Obviously, we don't have that standard base game FS22. So we've got the Deutz-FAR top line. In the mobile version of the game, it's got the Krona Big M500. Who remembers the Big M500? That was a phenomenal harvester. And then the later versions of the game, they took it away, and we got the other one. The 500 was awesome. Such a cool bit of kit. I'm going to put a picture up. I've taken a screenshot of the mobile version just to show you it, because it is fantastic. Any hoodly hoo, we shall continue on. I'm probably going to pause it in just a moment again. Anyway, we can talk about slot counts. We're here at the main farm. There's a couple of things, let's say, from the mobile version that the farmhouse is a little bit different. There's a building that looks a little bit different to this, but for all intents and purposes, most of the stuff is kind of in the same place. The start tractor on the mobile version is a Lintner, and when you go through the tractors available, there's not a Massey available I'm being really picky. I know I am. But in the list of tractors, there is a Puma. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what vehicles you start with, but it's that kind of, But there's the fencing. This is in almost the same position as, it's very clever. I like it a lot. Anyway, there's somewhere I start coming. Slot count on New Farm is 909. On Farm Manager and Start from Scratch, it comes down to 686. Difference being you don't have anything. You don't have any of the vehicles, machinery. You don't have any of the buildings at the farm. But that does come with a warning. I'm going to show you 2 screenshots. One of them will be showing you, obviously there's nothing here. The second one, the garage here and the farmhouse, because the farmhouse is set up in such a way the side part of the building is lower, you've got this dip here. So when this building's not here, there's a dip here, and when the garage is missing, there's a dip where the maintenance bays are underneath. I'll show you both of those in just a second, but just to say that when you own the land, you can landscape those. Using the landscape tool, you can level straight across and it's not a problem at all. And the farm will look like this. And so, on we shall go. We have our sleep trigger just here at the main farm. One thing we were left with, if you go onto Farm Manager and start from scratch, is the required mod. And that's the farm buying station, which is just around the corner. You can remove that. That was 10 slots. I got the slot count down from 686 to 676. I mean, it's not a massive amount, but you can. So, fertilizer spreader just there, header trailer, harvester with header ready to go on the field just there. We've got a seeder and cultivator out here, also ready to go. That's the buying silo, which is the required mod, and it lists all the things upside there you can purchase from here. So it is farm products, things you're going to need for feed and that kind of thing. Very handy indeed. And around the back we have a fuel point, a little gas pump around the back. This gas pump I couldn't remove. That was the only thing I couldn't remove from the farm, but everything else pretty much. There are no collectibles that I've come across. Don't think so. We've got barn and building space just here. We've got a plough just there. As we whiz across here, we have got an NL1622 6000 silo. This is a 6 million litre standard in-game silo. Then if we come across from here, and like I say, the silo on the mobile version is smaller silos with conical bottoms, gravity ones. There's 3 of them, but it's you know, having this triple one, it works. And on the mobile version, the cow barn is where it is with the little milk bit to the back of it. So cow barn again, standard in-game, 45 cows at the cow barn. That's the start farm. That's what you start with. There's only one farm. There's no other pastures, pens, or anything like that. But again, the lakes, the river, everything's in the same place. It's it kind of made me smile because that thing. We had the Giants Island Crystal Edition yesterday, which is a throwback to 15 years ago on the main game. So to have this then pop up, again a kind of retro throwback to FS14 on mobile, and I'll probably play a little bit more of it. Why not? Animal dealer just here. There's not an animal dealer sell point with it, just animal dealer. But again, with FS22, there are so many mods in the mods hub. You can put down whatever you want. The map is flat, apart from these rocky outcrops and stuff like that, but the map itself, where you're driving, harvesting, fields, buildings, it's all flat. So as far as buying up plots of land, being able to place stuff down shouldn't be an issue at all. Carpentry, just over here. Now I did come around and test this out with Platinum and Premium on. They're standard productions, they're not Platinum ones. So carpentry is a standard carpentry. Sawmill next door is a standard sawmill. Collection of wood chips just there, and your production for your sawmill is just here. We're going to do a kind of anti-clockwise spiral around this map. It's a bit of a weird one. We then come around here and we have got, I think it's Yuri Boyka is the name of the, it's a cell point. I've missed the turning, sorry about that. Just up here, it's a residential cell point just tucked in here, and that's there, Yuri Boyka. Then swinging around, we've got the restaurant, sell point just there. As we come around here, we've got a vehicle workshop for repairs just there. And we come up here, and the sell point up here is the port. Like I say, on the mobile version, it's the same, it's the port. Just here, port sell point. Then we're going to take a drive across the top of the map heading west. I suppose it is that thing of, I know the later versions you can go in cab and all sorts of stuff. I couldn't find an option for that on the mobile version of FS14. But if you've played it, or like, you know, that thing of playing the mobile version and obviously being fairly limited to your field of view, and obviously the map option, you can pull the map in from the sides and you can sort of scroll around the map. To then put it onto FS22 so you can come right into your vehicles and out of the vehicles, climb in and out of them, walk around, you know, it adds another or more dimensions to that mobile experience. So the map in and of itself is fairly straightforward. It's fairly simple. Like I say, it's flat. It's, you know, but the way it's been done and the way it works in conjunction with the mobile version is clever. So turn just up here. Got a grain mill production. Right here. Again, standard grain mill. Back down to the road. I might put some money, just some thought. I cut just across here, back onto the road. And then we'll head south. In front of us we have the spinnery. Swing all around the sides. And turn in just here, we've got the bakery. Around the back of the bakery. And across diagonally. We've got the dairy. From the dairy, we swing around here. Fast food restaurant is just there. Probably could have gone in just where I was, but we'll go this way, it's fine. If we turn in here, we've got the vehicle workshop trigger just there, and the vehicle shop trigger just out here. This is the reset point on the map as well. Nice big open area, so whatever you need to place, you won't have a problem at all. So whether you're buying something or resetting it, it will reset back here. Just across the way, gas station. Now it's interesting, on the description it said something about there is a field on 15. I mean, field 15 is just there, or you can access 15. It was... This is one of those maps which actually makes a change. It's quite nice. Although that hasn't got a plot number there, has it? But the actual field numbers match up with the plot numbers. Most maps you go on, you've got a field saying 15, and when you do that to buy it, the plot number's completely different, but the plots do match up. So 15, yeah, I'm puzzled by that. I don't know, because the field is there. It's right next to us. I'm not sure what that note in the description meant, but it's okay. Directly out, we're going to go straight into this track and out here. We've got the biogas plant. I think I might put some money in. Oh, but I don't need to necessarily. It's a 500 kilowatt biogas plant. Standard crop types in with digestate out. Quite a large area. As you can see when you come in here, there's no icons or anything showing on the map, assuming of course you've got them open. This is one where you have to buy the land. So we've actually, well, I'll do that. I'm showing you. We started the main farm here. So we started. We did a spiral around the main town and up to the port. We've come all the way out there to the grain mill. Down from the grain mill to the bakery, the spinnery, bakery, dairy, out across there, fast food restaurant, vehicle shop, and gas station. We've come down across here and directly across. We're at this plot here. So plot 16 is 150 grand. I don't quite have 150 grand, so let's borrow some fundage. There we go. That should be right, shouldn't it? Bingo. Let's do that, and that. Boom. And our triggers appear, icons appear. And you should get the land. There you go. So all this space, all this land is available. Something I didn't test off camera. There you go. So standard crop types in with digestate out. Let's go into build mode. Go to demolish. Can we demolish? Oh, right. Okay, it's not letting me demolish the walls or the clamp. Oh, hang on. Oh no, it's just giving me the option to. I can look at them, the value of them, but I can't sell them. Fair enough. Doesn't hurt to check. You never know, do you? But because you own this land, if you've got other biogas related or whatever it is, biomass or anything, production, things like that, it's a big space you can put stuff on and crack on to your heart's content. We are going to go out this way. Large shed space available just there. Hasn't got doors, so you can park in there. It's as long as you've got permission from the owners, you'll be absolutely fine. Heading east, southeast corner, pretty much. We've got the train station sell point. There is a big wall behind it. Like I said, the train track does run behind. There you go, there's your sell point. And I did wait quite a while because I wasn't sure. I thought it doesn't hurt to have a look. There might be a train. And as I stated earlier, I didn't see one. That's not to say there isn't one, but I didn't see one personally. So from here, we'll go up past this, then we'll chuck a left, chuck a right. Heading up here, come to the final point on the map, which is the debris crusher, just here. And that's the map. We come around this rocky, well, what's it, promontory? Is promontory something it's called? I can't, outcrop. And then we're coming back into the town where we started. If I go left, we'll go back out to the main farm area. And like I say, that's the map. I would honestly urge you, go on to whatever store you use on your mobile and have a look for FS14. Like I say, it didn't charge me anything. It was yeah, just downloaded. What I will say though, which is what I find interesting about microtransactions on phones, on mobiles, is this: the mower that I showed you, the Big M500. You know when we get DLCs and stuff come out on the main game, which we're on now, and people go berserk. Oh, I'm not paying $7.99 for that mod pack. There's 20 items in it. It's all rubbish. Whatever it might be, or the season pass, or whatever it might be. And people get really angry, or a little pack comes out and they're charging $2.99 for it, and What I find fascinating is when you're playing a mobile version of a game, a lot of the stuff you can sell all your crops, you can build up your credits and whatever. If you go through the vehicles menu, and some of the things are locked, some of the things you haven't got enough money to buy yet, and some of the things you have got enough. So it gives you the option to buy, or it blanks it out, or ones that are locked because you haven't got to that point, you can click to unlock it. If you click to unlock it, it takes you to the payment screen. Two of the ones I looked at were £1.09. And because I wanted the Big M mower, I thought, it's only £1. I paid £1 for one mod on the mobile. I mean, I'm the mug, but £1 for one vehicle on the mobile game, which you can't get into. You can't have. There's no internal view. At least I couldn't find one. It's very cool, but I think you have to kind of stop and ask yourself, are we really being fleeced when in the main game stuff comes out that's not necessarily a Giants mod, but it's been done third party by other people and they charge you for it? I don't know. It's a question to ask. I'm playing devil's advocate, and I know that's not necessarily relevant to this particular map, but it's only because it's linked to the mobile version that I mention it. So we'll go back to the map, and there we go. That's it. That was it. That's Farming Simulator 14 rebuilt map by Biga Papa. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, Thanks for watching.